Question number 1. A vector is not changed if A. It is rotated through an arbitrary angle. B. It is multiplied by an arbitrary scalar. C. It is cross multiplied by a unit vector. D. It is slit parallel to itself. To answer this question, like an objective questions, we have to check each and every option. So first of all, we will go on discussing with option A. That is, a vector is not changed if it is rotated through an arbitrary angle. Here, A. Let us consider this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Let us consider one vector from the origin. This is the vector A, which makes an angle theta with the x-axis that one. Now what I have to do here, this vector is rotated through certain angle. What happens here? This is rotated through some certain angle, that is like this. This is the vector A. Now this angle I will take as theta 1. Observe the difference. What happens here? This vector shows one particular direction. After changing the angle, this vector shows another direction. So that means what happens here? By rotating the angle, which one is changed? Direction is changed. So here, which one is changed? That is, direction is changed. Direction is changed. Now, B. It is multiplied by an arbitrary scalar. Listen. First of all, I will take this vector, A vector, then it is multiplied with some particular scalar. I will multiply this one with 3, that is 3A vector. What happens in this case? Observe here. So this is starting from here, here, and here to here. Observe the difference between those two. What is the difference there? Direction is same, but which one is changed? Magnitude is changed. So here, magnitude, it is nothing but length is changed in second option. Now see the C. It is cross multiplied by a unit vector. Let us consider the vector. This is the vector AI cap. This is one vector. It is multiplied by, cross multiplied by another unit vector, that I will take J vector. So I cross J. What happens here according to that? I cross J, which gives A K cap. That means what happens in this case? I J. What happens in this case? Direction changes. So here direction changes. Now observe the D. It is slit parallel to itself. First of all, this is the vector A. Let us consider this makes an angle theta with that. Then immediately what happens here? I will take like this. It is slit parallel to itself. It is slit parallel to itself. That means parallel to itself means like this it is moving. So then what happens here? This vector came here and makes an angle theta with this one, and this is the vector. But when the vector which is slit parallel to itself, what happens here? No change in anything as a direction or magnitude. There is no change in those two. So that's why here what happens here? No change. That means, observe the question. A vector is not changed if it is rotated through an arbitrary angle. So what happens here? Direction change. So that's why it is not the correct option. B. It is multiplied by an arbitrary scalar. Which one is changed? Magnitude, length is changed. So that's why it is also not the correct option. C. It is cross multiplied by unit vector. What happens in this case? Direction changes. That's why it is also not correct option. D. It is like parallel to itself. What happens here? No change. That means a vector is not changed if it is lit parallel to itself. This is the question number 1. To answer this question, first of all, magnitudes of three vectors adding to 0. Now I will take like this. Magnitude of A vector plus magnitude of B vector plus magnitude of C vector is equal to 0. Now here magnitude of C vector is equal to magnitude of A vector plus B vector. So finally we will write C is equal to A plus B. Here we should have some formula. What is the formula here? Smaller number plus another smaller number which must be greater than or is equal to the larger number. Apply the here now. First of all, 2, 4, 8. Which is smaller number here? 2, 4. So 2 plus 4 greater than here 8. 2 plus 4 how much? 6. 6 is greater than? No. So that's why not greater than or is equal to 8. So that's why this is not the correct option. Now CB, which is smaller here 4 and 8. Simply 4 plus 8 greater than 16. 4 plus 8 how much? 12. Is greater than 16? No. So that's why it is also not greater than or is equal to 16. So that's why this option is also wrong. Now we will go with the option C. Here what happens in this C? Smaller number 1. Here another smaller number 1. 1 plus 1. Greater 2. Greater than or is equal to 2. That is 2 is greater than or is equal to 2. So that means this option correct. We will check for option D. Here 0.5 plus 1 greater than 2. Is it possible? 1 plus 0.5 is 1.5 is greater than 2? No. It is also not greater than or is equal to 2. So that's why which option is correct? C option is correct for this question. Here the question number 3. The resultant of A vector and B vector makes an angle alpha with A vector and beta with B vector. So the options are given: A alpha less than beta, B alpha less than beta if A less than B, and C alpha less than beta if A greater than B, and D if alpha less than beta if A is equal to B. So these are the conditions. Now to answer this one, first of all I will make the diagram like this. So in this what happens here? Here I took this one as alpha makes an angle with A, beta makes an angle with B. So like that all these three diagrams I draw like this only. So first of all in this condition alpha is less than beta. So if alpha less than beta means observe the A vector and B vector magnitudes. So length of A vector is greater than B vector. So that means what happens here? Alpha less than beta, A greater than beta we are getting. So alpha less than beta, A greater than B we are getting. Once again, alpha less than beta, A greater than B we are getting. So that means option A, alpha less than beta is wrong. Why? Because A greater than B. So B option, alpha less than beta if A less than B. This is also wrong. So A, B are wrong. But which one is correct in this case? Alpha less than beta, A greater than B. So that means option C is correct. That is okay. Now observe this one. If I took alpha is greater than beta, what happens in this case? If alpha greater than beta, immediately we are getting that B is greater than A. Observe this case. From this case, we have to write one statement. What is the statement here? Resultant is always inclined towards a vector of larger magnitude. This is very important point. What is that one? Resultant is always inclined towards a vector of larger magnitude. Observe this case. Resultant is always inclined towards a larger magnitude. In this case, resultant is inclined towards the larger magnitude. A is the larger magnitude here. Observe this one. Resultant is inclined towards a larger magnitude. In this case, which one is larger magnitude? Beta. B vector is a larger magnitude. So that's why resultant is always inclined towards a larger magnitude. Check the option number D. If alpha less than beta, if A is equal to B, observe here. I am taking here alpha is equal to beta. Then what happens in this case? A vector is equal to B vector. That means A vector magnitude is equal to B vector. So A is equal to B. In which condition it happens? Alpha is equal to beta. Then only it must be happens. So that's why which one is wrong here? Option D is wrong. So out of all these ones, which one is correct? Only the option C only correct. So here, what are those? If alpha is less than beta, if A greater than B. This is the correct option. Here, the question number 4. The component of a vector is A, always less than its magnitude, B, always greater than its magnitude, C, always equal to its magnitude, D, none of these. So this is very interesting question. So first of all, this one I will take as origin. Let us consider, I will take this is the vector, A vector. The component of this vector must be in this direction. Observe this component. This component must be less than the magnitude of this vector. So whenever the vector moves in this direction and this is moving in this direction and which makes an angle 0 with the x-axis, that means what happens? The magnitude must be equal. So let us consider, we will take an example. So that example is, let us consider here the vector A is equal to, let us consider 4i cap plus 0j cap. This is one best example we will take. So find the magnitude of this one. A vector magnitude is equal to, what we are getting the magnitude here? 4. That means the component of a vector is always less than its magnitude, always greater than its magnitude, always equal to its magnitude. But here what happens here? The magnitude of the vector and here it is the component. Both are equal. So in this case we show that it is equal. Now we will take another example. That is A vector is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap. Now I will take the magnitude of this one. What happens in this case? Square root over 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 9 plus 16 square root over 25. This is 5. So the magnitude of the vector, that is 5. It is less than the components. Observe this one. The component of the vector is less than its magnitude. So that means here equal to its magnitude we got and less than its magnitude we got and never greater than the magnitude. So in this case always not equal, always not less, always not greater. So for this solution is none of these is the correct option for the question number 4. Here the question number 5. A vector A points vertically upward and B points towards north. The vector product A cross B is A along west, B along east, C 0, D vertically downwards. This is the question. To answer this one easily, we have to write the directions first. Now, first what happens here? A vector A points vertically upwards. Vertically upwards means this is the direction. It cannot be shown, but how you can show this one? By drawing one dotted line like this. Here, this is the vector A. Then afterwards, what happens here? B points towards the north. Here the B vector, that B vector points towards the north. Now, which one we want to find here? A cross B. So, A cross B means what is that? Observe this one carefully. This is the A vector and this is the B vector. So, to answer A cross B, take the right hand. This fingers we are placing in the direction of A vector and close the fingers like this. Then what happens here? This thumb shows the direction of A cross B. So once again, this is A vector, this is B vector. So I am placing the right hand, curl, I am closing the curl like this, then thumb indicates the direction of A cross B. So that's why here, observe here carefully. This A, the curl is moving A to B like this. So that means what happens here? A to B, thumb indicates A cross B. So A cross B, which is coming in the direction A vector cross B vector, in the direction of which direction? West. So that's why the option is along west. That is the correct answer for question number 5. Here the question number 6. The radius of a circle is stated as 2.12 centimeters. Its area should be written as A 14 centimeters square, B 14.1 centimeters square, C 14.11 centimeters square, D 14.1124 centimeters square. So here we want to discuss the regular method. What is the regular method here? Given the radius R is equal to 2.12 centimeters. Which one we want to find? Area of circle. That is area of circle. Formula A is equal to pi r square. That is the formula. So here pi is nothing but 22/7 into radius 2.12 whole square. Here 22/7 3.14 into 2.12 whole square, that is nothing but 4.4944. After multiplication of that, we are getting that 14.1124 centimeters square. So this is the solution we are getting. But remember that this is not the answer for this solution. What is the correct answer for this question? Remember here, this radius, how many significant figures are there here? 3 significant figures. Observe the answer. How many significant figures are here? This is 2. How many significant figures are present here? 3. How many significant figures are present in this one? 4. How many significant figures are present in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 significant figures. So, in radius 2.12 significant figures means, so answer must be, how many significant figures must be? That is B option is correct. This is the solution for question number 6.